Hello and welcome to the Eastern Idaho Planning Briefing for Monday, August 10th. This is a summary of what you'll be seeing in the slides today. There is a dry cold front that will bring a critical fire weather pattern to southern Idaho, especially southeastern Idaho, on Tuesday. And so a fire weather watch is issued at this point. Very likely it will be, by the end of the day, a red flag warning. There are seasonal temperatures during this time. As a cold front comes through, it really won't cool temperatures a whole lot, maybe 4 to 6 degrees. We're slightly above normal now. That'll put us slightly below, but then we'll warm up right afterwards. So we're not expecting any big outbreak of heat or any sort of surprise cold either. And then look for continued breezy, especially from Shoshone to the Arco Desert and the INL property each afternoon and evening. And that continues starting tomorrow through Saturday with winds gusting into the 30s for that area every afternoon and evening. And along with it, there should be some low humidity, as I said before, on Tuesday. And then again, at least on Friday, there may be low humidity, though, on Wednesday and Thursday as well. This all bears monitoring, especially if you have fire interests for this week. So here's a satellite view. You can see all this clear sky down here. There is a threat of some moisture. You can see some of this pushing through Northern California. That may trigger some thunderstorms. We may see some thunderstorms get into parts of Oneida County and Cassia County, but it should be pretty limited, and again, there's only a slight chance. All right, so the overview for today, thunderstorms in those south hills, and they should be of the isolated and dry variety, and it barely crosses over from Utah into that area. Otherwise, Tuesdays should be a windy day for fire interests, and then dry humidities. That would be humidity threshold below 15% in a lot of locations, along with the wind, makes for very high to extreme fire danger. Also some thunderstorms possible, mostly in the South Hills and Southeast Highlands. May see some of that slop over into the Snake River Plain as well, but it's a pretty low threat, at least at this point. The windy conditions could also be, at least in portions of the Lost River area in Lemhi County. That would be mostly on the southeast side of both of those areas. And then on Wednesday, as I said, the winds continue. The thunderstorm coverage actually on Wednesday should be more than it is with the dry cold front passage. So very unstable air behind it. These will be dry thunderstorms. We're not expecting anything like hail or heavy rainfall from any of these. However, it could come with some very strong winds because there's a lot of support in the upper levels of the atmosphere to produce strong winds down there. So that's something to watch out for. On Thursday, the thunderstorms will start to diminish, but the wind won't. For at least the Snake River Plain and Magic Valley, it should still be continuing breezy to windy. And as I said, the humidity should be falling below, and again, more wind in a lot of different locations. So the rest of this, we'll just be looking at what the temperature trends are, humidity trends, and then the wind each afternoon. You can see here upper 80s to around 90 degrees for the Snake River Plain. Tomorrow, warmer right before the cold front gets here, and then as the cold front comes through, you see here on Wednesday, it does cool things back down to at or below what it is today. Humidity, you can see widespread below 15%. That would be the red areas. And on Tuesday, you can see how that spreads into some of these valleys in the central Idaho mountains, and definitely down here into the southern and eastern highlands. And then it does cool down a little bit for Wednesday, so the humidity is back up, but you can still see a lot of areas below 15%. Okay, wind gusts not so bad today, but once we get into the yellow region, that's when we start worrying about fire spread and fire danger. And you can see where it'll be on Tuesday evening. That's sort of when it peaks, right around 6 a.m. or so. On Wednesday, it's even worse. So it'll depend on whether or not we get some very low humidity at the same time, which we probably will. Should mean that the red flag conditions will continue for Wednesday afternoon and evening. And Thursday night, you can see continued windy. So watch out for this cold front. If you are out camping or doing anything with fire, you must be careful. Again, seasonal temperatures, no big major front coming through, just a weak, dry, cold front. And then look for continued windy conditions, especially over that Arco Desert. That's all I have. If you have any further questions, you can always contact us at the telephone number or check out the weather yourself at weather.gov/Pocatello. Thanks for watching.